Oh, Mike's out already. Check one, check one, check, 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 check. Oh, thank you, sir. There's apparently a little pickleball match and like tournament following the hot dog eating contest. I'm not sure that you'll be down for that once wolfing down all those hot dogs, but. Oh, you don't know if you're going yet? Well, let me know, because I got you in there. And they've got a limited group of slots. See? Hello, David. Started telling everyone about the benefits of eating dried grapes. It's all about raising awareness. Yes. Hello, Hinak. What's going on, my man? Hi, Sherry. Happy Wednesday night. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you and yours. Hope everything's going well out there. Show you the highs today first. Not a bad afternoon, seasonal, right? Look at the high in Pleasanton, only 88. That really sticks out like a sore thumb. They had some good rain there today. In fact, I'll show you one of the best thunderstorms we saw develop was at Campbellton, which is just southeast of Pleasanton. And then it kind of, the last good punch it had of heavy rain and lightning was Pleasanton, and then it died quick. Didn't even make it to South Bexar County. I mean, maybe not even Poteet, to be honest with you. Maybe just a shower for Poteet, but it fizzled out quick. So we had 90 at Bernie, 91 Kerrville, some 100s down I-35, but barely, right? 101, not too bad. I mean, oh, what a beautiful shot at the airport. Look at that. 93 on the nose. That's, well, that one just said 94, so I don't know which one is the official. Interesting. But either way, it's definitely what we should be doing this time of year. All right, let's take a look at the radar and see what we saw today. See what we saw. We'll see what we saw today. All right, I'm going back out, so forgive me on the responses to your comments because I have to go back out and back in to get them refreshed. I don't know why. Sometimes it just happens that way. Hey, Gabs. Yes, especially Western Bexar County. Sheila, congrats. And blessings to Pastor and Sister Harvey and St. John family. Yes, God bless them. Hi, Lauren. I am Lynette. Thank you so much. Hi, Anna. So you saw a good storm to the northeast. Yeah, that was the one. That was the Campbellton one. So let's back this up about 6 hours and show you that storm. It develops in southeastern Atascosa County, right there. Right there. And so Campbellton is like right on 37. So kind of just skirted onto the western side of Campbellton. And then look, it gets to Pleasanton, got some good lightning, but then look how fast it dissipates. So maybe a brief shower or downpour in Poteet was about it, and then all it was a couple sprinkles across western Bexar County. Not even measurable. Speaking of, let's take a look at the now, and nothing out there except one little blip on the radar. You can see it down here near Rockport and Refugio. But I would like to take a look at the amounts and see if we had anything worth talking about on rainfall totals today. Okay, we had a little burst right there, Guadalupe County for 1 inch. And you see out as you go closer to Bastrop, nearly 3 inches in that one pocket there. It's not where the 2.9 showed up. That should have dropped in, oh, right there. All right. Hey, Lauren. So let's take a look at, tomorrow, and then something else that's on the way that we're not going to like. First, though, let's see what we have for tomorrow's future radar. Brianna had rain. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Pleasanton, it was coming down pretty hard. So here's tomorrow's future radar. We start the morning in the mid-70s, and then there we go. Daytime heating bubbles up a few more afternoon thunderstorms, mainly around 3, 4 p.m., just like today, and they're gone by 7:30 or 8. And then here's Friday, dry morning, and then fewer downpours on Friday afternoon. Hey, Paul, not tonight, but again tomorrow afternoon. Excuse me just 1 second here as I feel a sneeze coming on. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, as long as we keep the southeast wind coming in from the western Gulf, and hey, Sean, how you doing? Crazy winds at 6:30, huh, Alice? Hey, Kathy. That's what's nice about the evenings, right, everybody, is that we get those nice winds in here, and that makes it comfortable for a nice, thank you guys. Lynette and Sean, appreciate y'all. Hey, there's Floresville. What's up, Elizabeth? Hey, Adrian. God bless. Thank you. As long as we have those southeast winds pouring in the dew points, all it takes is good daytime heating and what we call a convective temperature to really pop these little thunderstorms. And it's a sea breeze action where, the cooler ocean water from the Gulf is moving onshore, so it becomes almost like a mini front as it goes onto land, which is warmer, and you almost get like a little mini cool front, a little boundary of convergence there of air mass. Not a huge contrast. That's why we're not seeing anything go severe or power up that way. But as long as you have these higher dew points, it's not going to take very much to trigger these little isolated downpours, and that's what we'll have because look, for the foreseeable future, the dew points are high. We're going to stay tropical in the 70s through next Wednesday. All right, speaking of next Wednesday, look what's coming back. Saharan dust. So one thing this does is it has really quieted down hurricane season. Speaking of which, I wanted to tell you about a new special that we're very excited about. Texas Hurricanes, Understanding Nature's Most Powerful Storms. This is a new special that we put together and is now streaming on KENS 5 Plus. The whole KENS 5 weather team contributing here. It's a wonderful special about nature's biggest storm. We'll talk about the likelihood of a Texas landfall this season, what this season's looking like with activity. Texas Hurricanes, check it out, KENS 5 Plus. Remember, you can download it free on your television. This is going to be on the Roku, the Fire Stick, or Apple TV. KENS 5 Plus. Download it on your television for free and watch Texas Hurricanes. Now, as I mentioned, it's been really quiet because of the Saharan dust and that dryness of the atmosphere. That's why it's, again, limiting any kind of tropical development, covering the Caribbean tomorrow into the Gulf of Mexico over the weekend, and then there we go, right into South Texas beginning Saturday night, but especially Sunday, Monday time frame, maybe even into Tuesday. Look at that. I mean, we've got, look at that. It really pours it in. Almost statewide for that matter, right? Look at that, all the way up to Lubbock, Amarillo. By next Thursday, this time next week, we're still dealing with this stuff. So this is why we're going to have a weather impact alert. Remember that here at KENS 5, we don't just do it for severe thunderstorms. We do it for any weather condition that's going to impact your life, your family's lives. And so because of that, we've got it in for Saharan dust for sure. And this is going to impact you. Saharan dust will be thickening, especially Sunday. So remember, labored breathing for asthma sufferers, COPD, anyone with that condition, any respiratory issue. And then also don't forget infants and elderly. You know, their lung capacity, not the same, not as good as it is when you're, you know, an adult. And so keep an eye on them as well. Limit your time outdoors when it comes to this kind of condition. You almost want to treat it like an ozone action day, you know, where the air quality is just not going to be very good. So when you look at the 14-day forecast, that's what will stick out first is Sunday's weather impact alert. But I really think, especially just looking at that forecast, if that forecast holds true tomorrow, you're going to see us extend that weather impact alert through Monday, Tuesday. That's also when highs are getting a little bit warmer. Highs go higher, 92 to 93 next 48 hours, even on Saturday too, for that matter. But then Sunday we start with 94, then we go to 95, and you see the, you know, just gradual increase, topping off. Thankfully, we're staying shy of 100, right? And we'll finish at 97 as far as the 14-day forecast and the heat. And that's going to be on the 4th of July, along with the 5th of July. Both 97s, but southeast winds and humidity, it's going to make it feel, those days will probably have heat indices of about 103 or 104. So sorry, I haven't updated the comments. Let me jog back out, jog back in. There's Luling. What's up, Jason? Yes, it is. Wow. Nice catch, Brian Olsen. This is an old school one. This is an old teed off at Cancer shirt. I forget, does it have the year? I don't think I have a year on it, but this is one of my favorite ones, man. I mean, this came out great. Feeling good in Pleasanton. You got it. It's pleasant night in Pleasanton. Yeah. So yeah, really no big change over the next 48 hours from what you're seeing. Maybe just a few, you know, less and less of these isolated showers developing. But that's really about it. Love you all. God bless you. And we'll see you tonight on KENS 5 News at 10.